Man, I'm a procrastinator. I hope y'all can hear all right. I'm sorry, I'm a total procrastinator. Okay, I'm here. um, yeah, I've just been trying, I've been doing, and I've been trying, We're not gonna count days or nothing like that. I mean, I'm gonna just walk you through the rundown, and you know, fill in blanks on the way, give some insight. We're all on a journey, a quest, at whatever timeline we're at. And I don't know, maybe walking through mine will help. So, anyways, it's a great day outside. The sun's just coming out a little bit. I mean, it's going back in, but nonetheless, yeah, it's a great day outside. It's, right at that point in October where, well, at least here where I'm at, every single year since I can remember, October 31st, Halloween, that's when the weather changes. Like, it used to, or it does, it rains every Halloween, and then the winds kick up every Halloween. Like, it's that put on a jacket type of weather. A light jacket, a windbreaker. Does anybody remember those windbreakers? But anyways, yeah, it's really nice. I mean, you got the fall colors going on, sort of, depending on what kind of tree you got. And I mean, the wind is blowing, and you see all the clouds coming in, getting set up for tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, there goes the sun. Yeah, let me see if I can turn this around. Well, not really. Oh, okay. It's going to be too bright. Anyways. So, I did some self-care today. Let's start there. Loving oneself is what you got to do. I mean, and I don't know if I agree with that, you can't love somebody else without loving yourself first. I don't know if I agree with that. I've heard that like my whole life, but I really don't necessarily agree with that. I don't have a good argument to put up, no, I just can't articulate my argument. It's kind of like, if you know what it feels like for you to love yourself when you've been at a point in life where you really feel like you love yourself, if you remember that feeling, and then even if you're not feeling so good about yourself, let's say today, at it being a point in life where, the amount of love you have for yourself is definitely different because it doesn't feel like back then. How does that change your ability to truly love another person? Because you know how to love another person, like, it's easy to love another person. Even if you're still on the road to loving yourself. I mean, this might be a controversial thing to think or whatever, but hey, I'm me. Comments down below. I'm up for comments. Comments are fine. This is a no magic zone. No magic. No, don't, no magic, please, please. Everybody put your wands away. I say that just to bring in another subject of, the things that people are doing these days. Like, y'all, people are out here, they for real doing magic on people. Like, they for real doing rituals and spells. And of course, I know this, the Super Bowl, I mean, everything, but what I mean is, like, your next door neighbor is what I'm saying. your ex-girlfriend is what I'm saying. Like, and they mama and they whole family, and you didn't even know, or something like that. I mean, how does your, well, I'm not gonna say what I was just thinking, but like, does anybody like really understand like how serious this is? I mean, this is a serious thing. It's a real thing. It's not like a pretend or make believe thing. Like, I don't care what religious denomination you got to that you practice, or whatever, or what you believe in, but I mean, you can't tell me that there is no such thing as energy, and that we don't put it off, and that we don't absorb it. Like, but then to think of things in that manner of, we put off energy and we absorb it. That's like a natural thing that kind of happens. Like, there's people out here who can shield themselves, use their own energy consciously, and shield themselves from absorbing outside energies. I mean, there's people who can extract, take, harvest your energy, like suck it from you, not just take what you're giving off. Like, this is a real thing. This is a real thing. So that's why I said that. Anyways, no match zone, please. This is a neutral place. Huh. Well, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a newbie. I keep forgetting I need to look at the camera, but it's boring looking at the camera. Man, y'all should do this one day and, like, focus your attention on this camera. It's boring looking at the camera. I want to look at me, but then if I'm looking at me, I'm not looking at y'all, so it ain't working out. I can't do that, but, we'll grow, we'll advance. We're getting there. We are just mainly here, like, I know y'all been out there working. I know y'all have been out there in the trenches, and whatever the trenches may be for you. Some days harder than others. It's harder than others on some days. But, nonetheless, we won't get discouraged about that. Like, keep your head up. There's people out here going through some pretty tough things right now while they're helping others get it together, while they're going through the battle of, you could say, good and evil. I like to say light and dark. Some people would say empath and narcissist, It's not even, because there's empaths, narcissists, and dark empaths. Like, I'm sure they've created some other kind of categories that go along with all that. I'm just saying, like, we're up against a lot of different things, a lot of education. Keep yourself educated. Keep yourself in the, I don't want to say keep yourself in the know necessarily, but enough so that you know what's going on, and so you can watch things build up to their climax and be prepared for it, whatever that may be. I mean, you should be getting prepared for any and every and all things that could potentially happen, And part of preparedness, let me go ahead and say, is definitely meditation, or some people pray, some people meditate, but becoming one, finding oneness, stillness within oneself, connecting with the source within you, like, so make sure you're getting that time in, Go out, sun gaze in the morning, sun gaze in the evening, ground yourself in the morning, ground yourself, take your socks off, ain't nobody looking at your crusty feet. Put them in the grass before there's no more grass. Yeah, just put those in there. Just switch them around a little bit. Hug a tree or something, you know. You got to bond with the earth. Have a relationship with it. You know, let it know that you are friend, not foe, you know. And let it give you energy, you know. Go eat something like some kind of fungus or something, you know. Connect with the mycelium network. Have y'all been having like some weird dreams? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe something like a plasma storm or something, you know. Clouds and bolts of lightning. You know, things like that. You know, I don't know. Oh, what else are we going to talk about today? Sorry, I don't mean to be boring. I mean, y'all mess around. I'll cut on a little music here in a second, but I'm too scared to be doing all that singing. I'm not scared. I'm just, I am reserved with my voice. It is, it's special. It's special. So, yeah. Anyways. I did have all this written out. I had a notebook with, like, this will probably be one of the realest little shows that you ever, or not shows, but just little videos that you see on YouTube, because it's like, you know, this is real life. It's not like pre-scripted, pre-rehearsed. I tried to. I'm going to. I mean, I'm going to really take y'all through just little parts of my trial and error as I move through life and, you know, move through making this channel and, you know, but be open-minded. Stay positive. Every day. You know, nourish your body. You know, we're going to talk about all this kind of stuff. Maybe these are like subjects that I'm saying that we're going to discuss because really I can go into depth in regards to all of those. But, okay, I think, procrastination is what I'm going to tackle today. You know, I am a big procrastinator. I should have made this video a long time ago, you know. I'll probably try to post several times throughout the day. I think I'm going to go live. I'm going to start going live. I'm just going to go live several times throughout the day just to, like, drop some words, you know. Sometimes things happen that people should see or hear, you know. But, yeah, procrastination, because I got to get on top of business, get business handled, you know. It's not that I'm not. It's just that I'm anxious and I'm busy. I mean, I'm anxious and I'm busy. Like, I know that right now I am, thank goodness, in a rest period for the most part. I've been called to do something different than what I normally do. And, you know, if you're here, like I said, this is all for you. You know, you already know, you know, we answered the call. So this is what I was called to do. I just realized I'm not in the trenches. That was me having a change of perspective. Like, that is 100% what that was. I just realized something. I'm, like, going through a rest period, and I'm not in the trenches. Like, I am relaxed. Okay, aha moments. Well, whatever the case. Something on my eyelash. Anyways, whatever the case. My eyelashes my eyelids are all wrinkly. Like an old lady. Anyways, whatever the case, That was great. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I was making this video because, yeah, I needed to realize that, it puts things into perspective. When a person's perspective changes, the world around them changes because how they view the world, excuse me, how they view the world changes. Maybe their outlook on the world and what they plan on doing, in regards to it, how they handle things. Like, all these things just changed for me, making that realization. Anyways, still, shout outs to the people in the trenches, and the people who they are there for. Like, can y'all act right? Like, seriously, act right. Y'all know what we're here for. So just come on with it. Like, y'all give us such a hard time. Y'all put us through so much stuff, like, needlessly. Come on now. Life is hard enough. When we come for you, or when you come to us, and there's that realization of why we're interacting with each other, no more difficulties. That's my message for today, too. Yes. No more difficulties. Just, that means it's time. So just, whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, whether that's, starting your twin flame journey or, getting your mind right so that you can, get back into whatever you're supposed to be doing, so that you can utilize your, utilize your, what you were given, your tools and such, so to speak. Like, just stop being so dang on difficult. We could get, like, things done quick. I mean, I'm impatient. I'm an Aries. But I am more patient than I have been and more patient than I've seen other people be. I mean, look. 4 years of waiting. Who waits for 4 years? I mean, and technically I could say 5, but, realistically, that would just be a date of, like, knowing someone. 4 years, like, and that's not an easy 4 years. That's a 4 years of endurance, endurance. We're going to talk about everything here, like whatever's going on in my life, and I'll change scenery and stuff like that. I might get up now and actually just get to getting, because it's, but yeah, 4 years of waiting. And, everything in life happens for a reason. Just always remember that when things happen, because it's the truth. All that stuff happens for a reason, whatever that stuff is, Some of it is good, some bad, some, some for your good and you don't even realize it. But we got to go with the flow. Like, we got decisions to make, yes, but we got to read the signs, see the signals, like, and be able to read them. Like, if it seems like things keep happening that keep on pulling you in a person, place, or thing away from each other, just go with it. Just go with it. Don't force the togetherness or whatever. Don't force the coming together. Just go with the separation. See where it leads you. I'd say that's the only thing that I, very, well, not only, but that's something I'm very irritated about in life is that I would, if I could, but I can't, go back to the choices that I could have made, or mainly times when I would have just waited, because I've always been impatient. So it has affected my life, but there's a lot of things I wish I would have just waited on just to see what would have happened different. Well, gotta get to work. I will dial in later. Oh, if anybody has questions, comments, I do answer questions. If anybody actually comments or sees this, I'll answer them in, each next video until the volume gets, well, no, not until the volume gets too high. That's what I'm here for. Until, they all get answered. That's what we'll do. And if I don't know the answer, I'm just going to tell you I don't know. Like, seriously? What am I going to do? Make something up? No, if I don't know, I don't know. Like, if I don't know, I might go find out. I don't know. It's interesting enough, but please hit that and subscribe. I mean, we will get more interesting or something soon. But, remember, peace and love and light. Be in it. Be of it. Be it. Later.